Hello, I'm excited to be back. It took a little bit longer than anticipated to come back from my next video blog, but here I am, and we're going to be experiencing a new moon on Tuesday, May 3rd at 2:51 a.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time, and that is 7:51 a.m. Greenwich time in England. And for those of you on the West Coast, that is 11:51 p.m. on May 2nd, so that the night before, Pacific time. So, what's the new moon all about? Well, first of all, this month the new moon will be in 12th degree of Taurus, which is an energy that is all about our finances, our material possessions, how we love comfort, how we love to appreciate life and what we have and who we are, ourselves and other people. It's about sensual enjoyments, and it's about loyalty and tenacity. So that energy is kind of like part of the new moon phase. So the new moon, for those of you who are new to my video blog, is all about new beginnings. And we try to create new intentions or plant a seed for new beginnings during the new moon, because usually when you plant a seed during the new moon, there's like a rapid growth that can happen, whether that's with a business venture or with a new relationship or with any creative project that you might be doing. It causes you to move forward much faster. So intentions are usually things that I write down. You don't have to write them down, but that's how I usually do them. I write them down, and I usually try to incorporate the energy of the new moon, which is Taurus this month. So just think about some Taurus things, some Taurus energies, like your finances. If you want to create more abundance in your life, or if you want to create, some kind of material thing that you've been wanting to purchase for the longest time and you didn't know how to do that, you can place an intention around that. And also around relationships, finding a new appreciation for your partner or for somebody else in your life, family member or friend even, or regarding loyalty with friends, you can set intentions around that, and so forth. Now, the one thing you should know about this new moon period is that there will be a moon void, of course, from 2:51 a.m. when the new moon starts Eastern Daylight Savings Time until the next day, May 4th, at 1:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. So for those of you who live in England, that would be 6:10 p.m. Greenwich time on the 4th of May, and for those of us who live on the West Coast, that's 10:10 a.m. Pacific time on May 4th. So basically what that means is during the moon void, of course, you don't want to start setting your intentions because they might not go anywhere. Because it's an energy where, moon void, of course, is an energy where we're not really connected to anything, so nothing really grabs hold, or nothing really comes of anything if we make an intention during that time. So wait until May 4th at 1:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time, and write your intentions down after that time up until midnight that day, May 4th. And that would be the most powerful time to use this energy. Now, if you happen to not get around to it on May 4th, you can still set some intentions on May 5th as well in the morning. Now, you might be saying to yourself, there have been a lot of moon void of courses lately, and for those of you who follow me on Facebook or on Twitter, you have seen in the past week there have been a lot of long moon void of courses. Now, this is very unusual, and we're experiencing a lot of moon void of courses right now because a lot of planets are in Aries in the same sign, and that is speeding up a lot of the energy and a lot of our growth process. And this past month has been a lot about growing and a lot about healing, and that it's been a little bit disjointed, in terms of with the Mercury retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Pluto retrograde, Neptune moving into Pisces. So there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on this past month. And because the energy has been speeding up so dramatically, the moon void of courses, these long periods of moon void of courses, are really helping us to assimilate and integrate and process all that growth that we've been doing. So it's all for our own good that this is actually occurring. Now, of course, on a daily basis, it can be very difficult to deal with moon void, of course, is because things feel a little bit out of, you feel like you're floating a little bit and you're not quite connecting to anything. So for those of us who are particularly sensitive to moon void, of course, it may feel a little bit disjointed and hard to grab our ground, to be down to earth. But I would say with any moon void, of course, always just go with the flow. Just let things move through you. It's a very receptive feminine energy. So you really just want to use this energy for healing and for resting and for processing. And absolutely, if you have to do something, do it. It's not like you should stop your life. But just go with the flow and do routine things during that time. Now, this upcoming month, with the new moon being in Taurus, this new moon cycle is going to be actually very beautiful because we're going to have all the planets move into Taurus, which will slow things down a little bit more. And it also will create a really beautiful aspect with Pluto and Capricorn. So with these beautiful aspects that are going to be happening towards the middle of the month, we'll be enjoying a lot of empowerment with our finances. We're going to have a lot of opportunities to create more abundance, and also a lot of opportunity around our relationships and our desires of what we want to create. And also around communication, there will be a lot of empowerment with communication. So I'm definitely looking forward to this month. And as always, if you want to know where in your chart this new moon is taking place, so you can create some more powerful intentions for yourselves, just email me at Sonja@astrologycoach.com, and I'd be happy to email you your personal new moon placement for a small fee of $18. And if you want to join me in my daily astrology updates, you can join me on Twitter or Facebook. And if you don't do Twitter or Facebook, if that's not your thing, you can always go to my website, astrologercoach.com, and on the home page, if you scroll down all the way to the bottom, there are always daily astrology updates through Twitter that are being posted on my homepage on my website. So hopefully we'll be seeing each other very soon, at the very latest when the full moon comes around, and have a fantastic week and enjoy the new moon in Taurus. Goodbye.